Brian Alvarez here. You're listening to the Kicking Out Podcast, a podcast about All Elite Wrestling, hosted by Tanner Lee, Paul Zartman, and Austin Shepard.
You are listening to the number one AEW podcast, the Kicking Out Podcast, a podcast about All Elite Wrestling, hosted by my favorite host, Tanner Lee, Paul Zartman, and Austin Shepard. So if you want to know everything that's going on in the world of All Elite Wrestling, AEW, then you need to listen to the Kicking Out Podcast. Please tell Thunder Rosa I said hello.
What's up, KOP Nation 1, 2? Yes, kicking out yet another episode of the Kicking Out Podcast. Full crew tonight. Your KOP predictions champion, Tanner Lee in the house. We got mid-card Paul and main event Shep. Fellas, how we doing?
Listen. It's a new era here on the Kicking Out Podcast where we will have more three-man pods than ever before.
See, but I'm confident in your little dialogue there. Whereas the other guy in Connecticut that says that, I'm not confident in him to follow up anything.
Oh. It is a new era in KOP.
That is true.
That is true. We got Maj in the house. We got Steffi in the house. We got Steven Chambers in the house. Oh, Majin. Already getting on me about speaking English.
English.
But, yeah, English. Yeah. Nice spelling. I'm sure he did that on purpose.
No, he wouldn't do that on purpose.
You know. But I guess before we dive into AEW talk, because it's another good week of AEW, a lot of action, fantastic debut, followed up by a title win by a new member of the roster. Potentially maybe somebody joining AEW in the near future, a big name in the wrestling world. Before we get into all that, even though we're at the AEW podcast, I got to ask you guys, what do you think of the Royal Rumble? Since we all three enjoy that event every year.
If you compare it to what we saw in Indianapolis last year, I thought it was a little bit below par.
Yeah, pretty underwhelming in my opinion.
When the two things that stood out to me, sorry, Paul,
No, go right ahead, Shep.
Two things that stood out to me was in the men's rumble was how they put Powerhouse Hobbs on the Jumbotron, and then they just put the cracks through it like it just fell apart, and all of a sudden we have Royce Keel or Heel Keys.
Royce Keys.
Royce Keys. You know, is he a locksmith or something? I don't know. So I thought that was just really odd. They acknowledged Powerhouse Hobbs.
They acknowledged it, even said it on commentary. And Sean Ross Sapp in his post-event podcast for Fightful said he couldn't believe they did that because he thought Powerhouse was trademarked by AEW. So it'll be interesting.
I was shocked at Powerhouse Hobbs and trademarked by AEW.
Yeah.
That stood out to me in the men's rumble. I did love the Masked Man hitting Braun Breaker. I love that. Well, he was my pick to win the Rumble, but then I loved how he was eliminated. How just two guys randomly eliminated Brock Lesnar just out of nowhere. And then the women's side, I think the women's Rumble was better. And all of a sudden, shocked the hell out of me. Brie Mode, she's back. I thought if she ever came back to wrestling, she would be in an AEW ring. But hey, she's back, and we got to see Brie Bella one more time. And I love that Liv won the women's Rumble. I love the after footage. Once there's a helicopter above my house.
I hear it too.
I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it.
I hear it. Without my headphones.
Oh, I hear it. Well, since I'm 60 miles away, I can hear it through my headphones.
Well, Paul's only like 1.2 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love.
And now my house is starting to shake.
I love that she came back, or Brie came back. Love that Liv was very, very emotional afterwards. Once she got like past the cameras, halfway back up to the ramp, you really saw how much it meant to her. And she was super emotional. So love it for her. But I thought, in my opinion, the women's Rumble was way more entertaining than the men's.
Yeah, I thought the women's Rumble did a good job of setting up some stories going forward via eliminations. The men's did a couple of those, but a lot of them were like head scratching eliminations, in my opinion. I mean, the big one for me was Brock Lesnar gets thrown out by Cody and LA Knight during Jey Uso's entrance. Yeah. Like a lot of the crowd didn't even see Brock get eliminated. I'm like, what are they doing?
And it was just like I said, it was random. It was a double clothesline.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be featured against either guy at Mania. Maybe LA Knight, and I don't know about you guys, but I thought Lesnar looked sloppy in the ring. One of those suplexes, Cody landed so bad on his shoulder. I'm like, I hope Cody's okay after the match. I thought Brock was a little reckless yesterday.
Okay,
go ahead, Paul. Go ahead. I haven't let you talk Mania yet or Rumble yet. Sorry. My bad.
So I first of all, I want to say, out of all the people, and of course you move it, so I have to move my hand. All the people that are a part of the main event wrestling network along with us, even though we didn't do any prediction shows because we mainly focus on AEW here on Kicking Out Pod, Tanner, you and I were the only ones that actually guessed both men's and women's right. That's great. I mean, see, I told you, Shep, don't worry. I know how to do WWE.
Don't start with me, Paul.
It's a new era, guys. It's a new era. Overall, I thought you mentioned Brock looking sloppy. I thought there was a lot of spots throughout both men's and women's that looked sloppy. I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of the singles matches. I turned it on and watched both the Rumbles, and that was it. But yeah, there was a lot of sloppiness going on throughout it. And I want to give Brie flowers because she deserves flowers for this. How is it that Brie returns to the ring actually in front of people, not just in front of friends and family, for the first time in years? Exactly, Majin. And when her and Nikki both did the exact same move, why does Breeze look flawless? And Nikki, who's been back wrestling for months now, looks like it was her first time in a ring ever. I mean, I give Brie flowers for
one's more talented than the other.
One took the natural route. One got surgery done.
In typical WWE, even with a new regime, they still miss on certain entrances and spots and everything in the Rumble. Like Brie Bella, they didn't get her on camera until she's running down the aisle. Didn't get her coming out. It's like, how do you miss that? It's just sloppy all around, I thought. So
thoughts. Well, I know the IWC has been going haywire for the last 24 hours now about Alexa Bliss's elimination. Do you guys think it was intended, or do you think it was an accident? What?
I think it was intended. I think you're going to see a Charlotte Alexa Bliss story going forward. I think it went just as it's supposed to.
I agree. And IWC can suck potatoes.
Yep. I like that. Suck potatoes. I like that. It was a lot nicer than I thought was going to come out of Shep's mouth, to be honest.
We haven't hit the 10-minute mark yet. He's trying
to that's not a rule anymore, Paul. YouTube removed that. And Shep knows that. Shep knows that because
I'm still trying
Shep forgot.
I was trying to keep that under wraps and tried to keep Shep good. And Pluggo one week when he was on, was like, yeah, YouTube got rid of that. I'm like, damn it, Pluggo. I wasn't telling Shep that on purpose.
I'm trying to be positive in 2026.
But overall, I thought the Rumble was, pretty underwhelming. Like, not a lot of returns or debuts. And guys, I think the days of legends coming back for a one-off are over.
So okay, the OIWC, I listened to Busted Open After Dark, and I listened to the two jackalopes this morning.
Justin LeBar and Jonathan Hood.
Justin put you to sleep, and Jonathan, I don't know anything, Hood. I have no beef with those guys. I just always pick on them because they're on Sunday.
Do?
I know. They could be really good guys. I could give two shits
because they're on Sundays.
They
We're
probably
on
are really good
Sundays.
guys.
Anyways, they had a point, and maybe one of the few things I've agreed with them. They wasted 2 spots on Mr. Iguana and La Parka.
And got no reaction whatsoever from the
No
crowd.
reaction.
They
None.
had the Saudis had no idea who those 2 guys were.
Nope.
I'm glad the Saudis knew who Royce Keys was, because that was my big fear when everybody started talking that he was getting on a plane. I'm going, the deal that WWE has with Saudi, there's no way these folks are over there watching AEW. But
Well, that's maybe that's why they put the powerhouse Hobbs and then cracked it on the jumbotron.
I think you're onto something there, Shep. Absolutely.
Just so you're like, here he is.
And I get, like, wrestling and every promotion's got a lot of young, promising talent, and bring back a legend for a one-off takes a spot of somebody's. I get that, but that's what always made the Rumble fun, in my opinion, was just the one-off legends just to pop up for one night and make a return. And we just don't get that anymore. It just sucks. It waters it down.
And one thing that irritated me about this year's Rumble is I'm a video game player. I play the WWE video games. I have.
Are you gonna get the new one?
I'm going to. I'm going to get the Monday Night Wars pack. I'm going all in this year.
Nice, very nice.
But if you play the games, one thing that, like, if you go through the GM mode, it's rivalries over, move on. We're done with it. Move on. The IWC complains about revisiting old rivalries time and time again. All right, we've had no interaction with Brock and Cody since Brock held up Cody's hand, squashing that feud. Yet Brock comes in, and the first thing we see is Cody in there, pissed off, ready to attack him.
Yeah. I guess we did see them both in War Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
But still.
But yeah, I agree, Paul. I thought that was kind of strange. And, like, I mean, maybe hopefully they're going to go Lesnar against Obafemi at Mania. Hopefully, since Lesnar threw him out, that was cool. But I still was hoping we'd get Gunther and Obafemi, or Gunther and Lesnar. Like, I thought that'd be fun, and they didn't even entertain that. So,
but look at the guys on the WrestleMania poster,
right?
3-4 months ago when they did that little vignette,
right?
It's not Obafemi, it's not Gunther.
No.
It's
Cody, Roman, Punk,
and
Brock.
And Brock.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Night 1 and night 2 main event matches. I'm kidding.
No. Well, I think it'll be, if I had to predict, I mean, you're going to get Punk and Roman for the title one night, and then I'm guessing Cody and Drew and maybe Jacob Fatu in there in the other night. I don't know. Doesn't really interest me too much, to be honest. So I came away thinking, like, I'm excited for Collision, and I thank God for AEW.
Yeah. And I will say, I really hope we're not headed to another 1,500 day title reign for Roman, because the last time he won the Rumble, he went on to win gold and never let go of it.
Right. I don't think that's the case. Especially if he goes against Punk, they put the world title on him. It's a little different. It's kind of more of the workhorse title, so maybe he shows up more. I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't want to go too far down a WWE rabbit hole, but I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the Rumble. But one thing, this ties into AEW talk. One thing we did see yesterday is Gunther retired AJ Styles, beat AJ Styles, retired him from the WWE. Big question is he retired? Because it was really strange. He went to put his gloves in the ring, puts them back on, and even when he gets up on the ropes, he did the too sweet. I think he is done in WWE, but he's not done wrestling in 2026. I think we see him show up somewhere else. Could that be AEW is my question to you guys.
No, I think he retires in TNA.
Okay.
Now here, I'm a little different than Shep on this. I won't say he signs a contract, for the rest of the year with AEW or anything like that. But a couple weeks back, now mind you, he's known because I actually did research, guys. It's crazy. I told you, new era. His contract is either expired or expiring with WWE. So a couple weeks back, obviously he knows that his contract's expiring. A couple weeks back, there was a fan on the ramp who had a AEW world title replica, whether it was the kids version or whatever. He signed it. And then he talked about the Bucks and a few other people in that video, because he straight looks at the camera and says, "Is this recording?" and straight talks to AEW talent. So I think, again, I think he will retire officially in TNA, Shep, but I think we will see him maybe in a pay per appearance a couple times in AEW, whether that be, just with the Bucks or, a quick pop off and does a 2-sweet, gets a cease and desist order and goes to TNA.
So his contract's set to expire in February. Now, I don't know if that's February 1st, which obviously today is, or February 28th.
Right.
But, when he lets it expire, he's obviously a free agent to show up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I really thought, after watching that match and watching the finish, the aftermath, when he went to lay those gloves down and then put them back on, I'm like, shit, he's going to finish in TNA. He is Mr. TNA. Okay.
Well, yeah,
he is Mr. TNA. And I get that. And I 100% understand why he'd want to go to TNA. But let's put our AEW hat on. Look at the talent that he worked with in TNA, aka Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. If he wanted to come over there, he can. I just feel like he retires in a TNA ring. So with the relationship with TNA and WWE right now, I feel like he would just take some time, show up once or twice in TNA this year, and retire right off into the sunset. But if the guy wants to wrestle for the rest of the year, which he's said he's wanted to do, like 2026 is my final year. Obviously, you're going to retire me the first month of the year. If he wants to retire if he wants to wrestle the rest of the year, I mean, obviously there's a company down in Jacksonville, Florida that would say, bring it on.
All right. Now let me ask you this, because he is Mr. TNA, and we're kind of waiting on, the CEO of KOP to come back, because he just vanishes on us.
He had to poop.
And I have no control to bring up the comments or anything like that. So we're just going to keep talking AJ Styles for the next however long. Oh, look who came back to us. You got some comments to catch up on there, but yes, Majin did say that it does expire today. But my question to you, Shep, we know not only was AJ Mr. TNA, but he's also done some stuff overseas. Your thoughts on him retiring? Don't have a stroke, I'm gonna say it, in the
Wrestle
Tokyo
Kingdom?
Dome.
Oh, I love it.
In the Tokyo Dome.
I mean, I'd geek out for that in a heartbeat. I would geek out in that in a heartbeat. I mean, the New Japan and the Tokyo Dome. I mean, I wouldn't say made AJ Styles, but yeah, it made AJ Styles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Impact Zone. That's what they call the TNA place, right? The Impact Zone. Sorry for all that and all the X Division matches he had. That was incredible. But, I mean, AJ Styles, Tokyo Dome, New Japan, Bullet Club. I mean, sign me up. Take my money, as Tanner would say. Take my money.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys covered while I was gone. Sorry. I had to go deal with something for a second. But
we just made fun of you the whole time.
Yeah,
I expect
we
nothing
didn't
less.
talk
I'd be
about
disappointed.
anything other than you. Trying to
I'll
be
fact
Mr.
check
Green
you later.
Shirt guy.
Hey, KOP, green shirt, get at kickingoutshop.com. Yeah, so, I mean, I would love to see AJ in AEW. I mean, the dream matches AJ Styles, Kenny Omega. Top of my head, we've never seen that. You know, Kenny replaced him in Bullet Club. There's a lot of history there. AJ Will Ospreay. Man, AJ and Swerve would be a fun one. AJ and Ricochet. I know we've seen that, but I mean, not an AEW.
But give me AJ Samoa Joe one more time.
Yes, absolutely. So like I could see AJ if he legit still wants to wrestle, and I think he does, not sign a contract and just hopping around different promotions. And that's his retirement tour type thing.
Let me see if I can pull it up here real
AJ
quick.
versus Fletcher. Yeah.
Because I always hesitate on believing anything that you see on the internet, even though Abe Lincoln told me you can always believe it. But if there is zero interest in him going to AEW, why did a fan account comment or tweet about the logo, the official, he's all elite, and then King Ricochet, or as it's now called, Light Skin Kingpin, his old ass isn't coming to my company, don't get your hopes up, he's too old and scared.
Yeah,
that's basically your contract's up, I'm laying down a challenge to you, dude.
SRS said also on his post Rumble pod yesterday that was the backstage discussion Dynamite this week. There was just a lot of speculation that AJ was going to be coming in, just speculation. And Sean still said if he had a percentage on it, it'd be 35%, but that's actually pretty high considering a lot of percentages he throws out there. So
yeah. Oh, you mean he's not going to give it a 17-star rating?
No.
And give it 1,000% chance he's coming?
Hey, I'm still mad at Sean and Denise Salcedo, her high-pitched voice ass. They called us a bunch of sickos.
We are sickos.
Have you never read the description of KOP on any social media?
I was being kind of sarcastic, Paul. I was trying to give Tanner give a little rub and
yeah. Okay. I was working on it, but I mean, how cool was that though? Like, so we paid to sponsor one of the Fightful Awards for their awards show and their yearly awards show, but you don't know what award you're going to get designated. And we got designated Promotion of the Year to the Promotion of the Year award, which AW won. So that was really cool seeing that graphic all over with the Kicking Out Podcast logo in the corner. So that was really neat.
Worked out well.
Very well.
Yeah, it did. Money well spent. So
Denise can call me a sicko anytime, by the way. She seems like a sweetheart.
Yeah, no, she does a great job, makes great content, and you are a sicko, Shep, in many different uses of the word. So
okay, fair
enough. Him and Majin both.
Yep, well, that's true.
I mean, you'd be a sicko too if you drink maple syrup and Molson Dry every day.
That's true.
Imagine what your farts would smell like.
Speaking of, hey Shep, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh man! Oh, I already had a Buzzball. I had that during the intro.
What flavor is that? Is that blue?
Berry cherry limeade, 15% by volume. I chugged the shit out of that.
It's good.
Yeah, no, not really. Tastes like shit. Didn't got a normal vodka. It was funny because had a little fun earlier today, and then had to play parent all afternoon and took a nap, and so I needed a little pick me up, and I'm trying to get off the Tony Khan powder, so we went with a Buzzball instead.
Oh,
I mean Tony Khan caffeine, right?
There you go.
Yeah. If that's the case, I'm also trying to get off of the Tony Khan diet. So
well, anyways, I would be the only. I'd be the only guy in the world to be on the Tony Khan powder that would weigh this much. So, just saying. Obviously, shit doesn't work, boys.
One thing I do want to mention:
Tanner's always drinking water.
He's got a beer.
Oh, Tanner's the one drinking the caffeinated beverages tonight.
Yeah, I needed it tonight. So
wild cherry, baby.
Yep, wild cherry Pepsi.
Me and Mama Wayne talk about cherries all the time.
I'm sure you do. Don't want to know any more details.
Nope.
But one thing I do want to mention for all our audio listeners out there that can't see our screen and don't already know, we are part of the Main Event Wrestling Network. Great group of fellas over there, pumping out new content all the time, including a brand new show coming at you tomorrow on the Main Event Wrestling Network, I believe at 9 a.m. live. Kayfabe Coffee with Kyle. So check it out. Yep, I think he's going to do it every morning throughout the week. So, yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, so it's been a fun group.
I'm having coffee usually about 9 a.m. That's about what time when I get to work and have coffee. So I mean, might as well
there you go.
Put it on the computer, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Majin, we're going to talk about some AEW. Technically, we've already been talking about AEW because we were talking about AJ Styles potentially coming to AEW. But yes, we are getting into the AEW talk right now. It was a good episode, I thought, boys. This week.
Why is he such a smart ass?
I don't know.
He's throwing me off again here. Here we are 25 minutes in. I was like, oh, we're going to talk AEW. So I got my notes up ready for history, and you go Dynamite this week.
Go for it. Go for it, Paul. I keep forgetting about that segment. Go for it. Go for it.
You don't like me. I know.
Well.
So on this date in history in 2023, Darby Allin defended the TNT Championship in a no-holds-barred against Samoa Joe. And we saw a fantastic match between Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page, continuing their rivalry at the time. In 2024, we saw an episode of Ring of Honor where Spanish Announce Project defeated the Russell Twins. Nyla Rose defeated Emmy Camacho.
Is she still around, by the way? Sorry.
New Nyla?
Yeah, she's still around.
She's under contract, just they don't use her for anything. Well, they use her for like some podcasts and different things, but yeah, she's just sitting at home, nothing to do. It's kind of too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked about this last week because it's no surprise here, but Aaron Solo lost to Dalton Castle because Aaron Solo never wins.
Never.
And
the best thing about Aaron Solo is when he dated Bailey. Let's be honest.
He didn't win there either because she dumped his ass. So
even Majin can defeat Aaron Solo. The Undisputed Kingdom beat Fred Rosser and Tom Lawler.
Oh, the Undisputed Kingdom.
Red Velvet won a 4-corner survival match. And in 2025, Hook and Samoa Joe defeated the Patriarchy, Kip Sabian and Shep's stepson, Nick. The Beast
I would think
Mortos
should be coming back sometime soon, I would think.
Yeah, the Beast Mortos scored a quick win over Adam Priest.
The CEO's girlfriend or boyfriend.
Girlfriend. Wow. Lawsuit coming your way.
Hey, he passed the bar. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right?
I'm hoping I can. That gives me more confidence that I'll be able to pass the bar if the Beast Mortos can pass the bar.
Fair.
Roosh defeated Max Caster in his return match. And the Outrunners lost a match to Shep's favorite group.
Hey, speaking of the Outrunners, Shep, did you see that? I think I told you guys, but like a few weeks ago, the Outrunner, Truth Magnum, I think it was, he went and liked some of your predictions about the Outrunners, and he shared it on his story on Instagram.
I did. I liked it. I went back when you said that. I went back and watched it, and I'm like, man, I know that was kind of my far pitch prediction.
Yeah,
that those guys get some gold because they haven't been on mainstream TV in a while. But I appreciate that he shared and liked us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Majin asked, can they do more with Roosh? He's too good to barely be used. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's hurt again.
He is hurt.
He's hurt again. He cannot stay healthy.
Hurt.
But the Outrunners unfortunately lost to Shep's truly absolute 100% favorite. He's got all their merch group. The Learning Tree.
Hey, speaking of the Learning Tree, he is still under contract right now, as of right now with AEW. He's still on the website. That's why he wasn't in the Rumble. No details further than that. Don't know when exactly it's running out. So it could have been extended. It was supposed to be out at the end of 2025, but obviously it was extended for a little period of time. Who knows? Right. I still think he ends up with WWE. Chris Jericho, that is, for everybody not knowing who I'm talking about. But right now, he's still with AEW right now.
I think he does. I think he does end up there. If he's hurt, they extend the time on his contract. That's fine. He you notice here during the day before the Rumble, he all of a sudden got active on social media again. He started posting some stuff about a podcast. He started posting. He was a big fan of Home Alone lady that passed away the other day. He posted a bunch of shit about that, and then he posted a bunch of music stuff.
Yep.
So I don't know. I thought it was weird that he's been dead or silent on
he's been
Instagram. I said dead on social media. I was trying not to use that word, Paul, but thanks for calling me out. But I think eventually, whenever he leaves, he does end up in WWE, so he can get in the Hall of Fame. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think he will ever be in the Hall of Fame unless he finishes his career there.
Stephen Chambers said Fozzy tour in England this month. I did see that. Yes. Also, I saw Jericho was back active on Cameo. And see, that's something WWE doesn't allow you to do, Cameo. So that's kind of interesting. And he's still doing his cruise in October of this year. That's something I wouldn't let him do either.
Any AEW talent listed on that yet?
No, not on the cruise. Not yet. No.
And the last thing I had for history, born in 1952. So go ahead and do your maths there, boys. Dennis Loverboy Condrey, best known for the Midnight Express.
Dennis Condrey loved it. Midnight Express.
Turn back the clock there.
Yeah. That's all I got. I'm done with history.
All right. Steffi asked if we can get a shout out to her cousin whose actual birthday is today. Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Steffi's cousin. Hope you've had a great day today. February. Smart people are born in February. So.
Boy,
that tells me Tanner's birthday is coming up.
It is coming up.
Steffi, does your cousin enjoy NASCAR? And if they do, who do they root for? And can you believe there's 11 inches of snow in Charlotte today and we could not watch NASCAR? Not until Wednesday.
That's wild, isn't it?
Isn't it crazy?
Which is why Shep's TV is black.
Yeah, there's nothing on behind. There's no football. There's no racing. But can you imagine 11 inches of snow and they shut you down until Wednesday? We get 11 inches of snow. Yeah, we're shut down for a day. We'll see you the next day. Let's go. We're in Indiana.
Yep. We got plows out on the track, racing each other, Yeah,
But down there in the Carolinas, hell, the counties probably share one single snowplow. So
not yet, Majin, not yet. I'm doing terrible on catching up on everything. Schoolwork.
Majin says we get 11 inches of snow. We continue on like nothing. Stephen Chambers, yesterday Tampa had snow, first time since 1977.
And earlier today, it was colder in Miami, Florida than it was in Klondike, Alaska.
My parents are just south of Tampa, and they're bitching. They haven't got snowflakes, but they're
just
bitching.
Cold weather. Yeah.
They're like, we came down here to get away from this, and we're still dealing with it.
Yes.
Wild. But all right, now we'll talk some Dynamite and Collision.
Oh yeah,
I was just trying to deflect it just to piss Majin off even more and more and more and more. But that's okay.
It's fair. That's fair. We're a little over, probably halfway through the pod, so we probably should dive in.
Who's winning the Super Bowl? Oh,
Hawks. See, hey, sorry, JPJ. I'm rooting for the Hawks. I got to root for the Hawks. I can't root for the Paints. I can't root for the
Tanner's not even going to comment.
Are you rooting
a week
for the
later? I don't want to talk about. Oh God, no.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay. A week later, I'm still pissed off about it. So that's all right.
Dude, what can you do? You put Hopalong Cassidy as your quarterback. You had no choice.
I know it just sucked.
And he gave you a fight.
Sorry, Majin.
I know.
He gave you a fighting chance, and
a few things. Yeah, I know. It would have lost the Super Bowl anyways, but it'd been nice to make. Anyways,
you guys can have Anthony. You can have Anthony Richardson if you want.
He gets tired, takes himself out of the game. I'm good.
He breaks his face with
rubber band restriction band. Actually, that'd be awful. It'd be awful. That would be awful.
All right. Let's talk about wrestling. Sorry.
So we got to talk about the big thing in AEW this week. We got a debut of a new member that became All Elite on Wednesday. Follows it up in his first match with dethroning Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. Tomasso Ciampa.
Love
the Psycho Killer.
And look, you know I'm a big Briscoe fan, right?
Yep.
But I love the debut, and I think they took a little bit of criticism when they debuted Alex Pierce and Jordan Oliver 2 weeks ago after their big MJF independent signing went viral, right? They bring these guys in, FTR beats them. Competitive match, FTR beats them.
Yep.
They took AEW took a lot of shit, or Tony Khan took a lot of shit about how do you bring these guys in? You have this viral moment, and then you make them lose. Okay? I think they took a little bit of constructive criticism here. They bring him in, have him win his first match, and he put a belt on the shoulder. So I think it was a great debut.
Yeah, when Briscoe did open challenge Wednesday night, lights go out. I'm like, all right, who's returning? And then we see this heart come up and this music that was really badass. But I'm like, I don't know who this is. And then right when Psycho Killer came on, the crowd knew who it was. Big pop. Just the presentation. It looked like a star. Like I said, great interest music. And that's why then on Thursday when I did my Who's Next video on YouTube, which go check it out. I try to guess who's going to dethrone each current AEW champion. I said, I think Ciampa's dethroning Mark Briscoe on Collision. I was just kind of hoping they would, and they went through with it. And, I'm watching the match last night, right when Briscoe hit the froggy bow and went for the J drill. I'm like, shit, it's over. Good match, but here we go again. Guy comes in with some momentum. He's got to lose. And then Ciampa wins, and place went nuts. He's got his new version of Goldie back. I thought his backstage promo with his family and Lexi was awesome. The crowd's gonna get behind this guy. What a difference a week can make for a guy's career just switching promotions.
Yeah, you're no longer going on TV being called, the generic version of somebody else. You're coming out, you've got music that I don't think the other company would have ever put anything like that behind him. And he's just phenomenal. He came out, didn't say a word.
Didn't need to.
And then as soon as he gets done staring down Briscoe, gets out, high fives some people, smile on the face, having a good time. I'm like, that's what you need. You need a guy who can be this complete serious badass in the ring, but the moment he's out, he's, hey, let's have some fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, and I'm not a big, me, I'm not the best. Majin tells me every week I suck at social media, which I probably do, but
you do.
I feel like that was a time where Tony Khan owns the ROH library. Like and he could have, but that was a time from Wednesday to Saturday, he should have been just peppering old vignettes and old clips of Tomasso Ciampa in ROH. I don't know if he did or not. But
I think they uploaded a collection of matches from back in the day.
Okay.
Ciampa on their YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, and he was a psycho killer in ROH. So I think that was perfect. Going in, and obviously, I'm sure they had a run in. He had a run in with Briscoe at some point in ROH. All right.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I mean,
I love the handshake.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Yep. For the match, the honor. Yep.
Now he did trim the beard a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
He did. He looked a little different with the trim beard.
At least he has a back. When he shaved that thing in WWE, that's when his everything was doomed after that for his run in WWE.
No, but I think, hey, so far so good. I know we're a week into. I hope he doesn't get buried like a guy like Josh Alexander.
Yeah, even though Josh getting TV time every week, but he's not winning matches. I get what you're saying.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
He does. I mean, he was a world champion in TNA. He carried the company through some dark times.
Yeah. 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 A few comments I want to hit on real quick. I know I brought them up, but Maj said, nah, the other company's all about Kit Wilson at the moment. Damn catchy theme. Great theme. Another guy they didn't use in the Rumble. So we're using La Parka instead of Kit Wilson. Yeah, that was a big miss yesterday, I thought. I was like, that theme hits. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Pretty Deadly fan by any means, but it's a catchy theme. You can't deny it. Absolutely. It gets stuck in your head. So.
And you've got this whole thing where Kit's calling Cardona toxic, he's calling Fatu toxic, he's calling Cody toxic.
Yeah.
And all of those guys are in the Rumble.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, one got thrown out like typical Zack Ryder fashion, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
still lasted longer than Rusev and Ray Phoenix.
You know what, though? I
Welcome
love that
to WWE. We love you here. The grass is greener than it is at AEW. You get 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I do love, though, that they're letting Cardona still do his social media stuff.
Yeah.
Like he did a really good social media post once he got backstage. I do love that they're still letting him do that. His major pod figure thing. He did a thing where he bought a $700 wrestling ring the other day.
Yeah, he can.
I love that they're still doing that.
Yeah, he can do that. He can do the podcast. He just, of course, can't do his indie dates. And it'll be interesting because they got some AEW figures. Major does coming out soon, so that's gonna be interesting to see if that continues going forward or not.
And I think one reason he's still allowed to do the podcast is because his co-host is in TNA.
True. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Steve Chambers, awesome match of book right, by far best run ever. Love the promo after the match backstage with his family acknowledging Jay Briscoe. So looking forward to Ciampa versus Fletcher. Yeah, I'm a big Fletcher guy. I was like, he's gonna go after the TNT title again. I think he's kind of above that, but with that match, that's good.
Oh yeah, it's not him and Briscoe 17.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, literally 7. I think it would have been, which might as well be 17. Westigin here. Ciampa really turned back the clock to 2013, 2015 ROH with a splash. 2017 NXT. He looks great.
Yes.
And then he also says, also for social media, they uploaded a 90-minute
compilation.
Thank you, of Ciampa in 2013 ROH, like legit after Dynamite ended. Yeah.
Good. Which again, I'm not a big social media guy, so I just thought about like, man, now's the time to just pepper his ROH shit. Before Saturday.
Yep. And I agree with Martin says here. Fletcher remaining in the TNT spot doesn't excite me. I love him, but I'm sorry he should be going for the world title. I think they're saving that for when Will wins it. That's how I'd book it, at least.
I agree. I think it needs to.
Can you read? There we go. Majin's comment.
English gives an F.
This freaking cold's not helping me either.
You get F.
I'm blaming it on.
Man flu.
I just
Man
thought
flow.
of so many South Park things I could say right now, but it's inappropriate.
6 or 7 of them.
I'm glad that's starting to die off. Thank God. Good.
That really pisses you off, doesn't it? And you're younger than me. You're the youngest guy here.
Grinds his gears.
Difference is I don't have kids. You guys do. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Sheps are too little for it, and mine are the perfect.
Oh no! My kids, fuck. They go to all the high school basketball games. And they come back and do this shit.
That's your problem.
What's my problem? I go to high school basketball games. I love high school basketball.
Don't let them go, because then they're exposed to it.
No, you got to teach them the ball from an early age. That's how you get them interested.
No, I high school basketball is one of my guilty pleasures, just like professional wrestling. I can watch high school basketball all day long. But anyways, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family. All right, I'm done.
That's getting clipped.
Yes, finally not me for once.
Nope. But shout out to Paul. I haven't given him his flowers. He did a solo pod last week, brought in some really good views. So you were mid card Paul last week, Paul. You were main event Paul last week. So shout out to you, buddy.
look, I threw mid-card Paul up there as the play off a main event Shep. And then like Shep's like, shit, sick kids not making it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I totally forgot to change it. I'm just like
All
freaking
good.
out trying to figure out how I'm going to carry more than, 20 minutes. And I made it like an hour 15.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I hate doing the solo pods. I suck at them. So
I won't do a solo pod.
it's hard.
Shep, you don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how. I can't yell at myself. I can yell at you two.
Yeah. Well, Majin helped. He helped a bunch last week, and everybody did with comments. So
I
thank
will
you,
say
Majin.
the comments
That was a lot. That
and
was a big
Majin
help.
kept me going with the majority of the comments, but every comment helped me last week. If it wasn't for the fans of KOP, it would have been a shit show.
I literally had my laptop and everything set up, and I don't know, 10 minutes before I got the text, you need to get inside. Because obviously I'm not in the house. I'm out in the barn. And,
right.
You need to get inside. And I'm like, okay, all right, we got a mess.
Duty
let's clean it
called.
up. let's clean it up. We're good. And then I don't know, about 8 or about 9 o'clock, I think I sent Paul a text, said, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah.
It was
And
bad.
I didn't see it. We had somebody who's Shep's like, oh yeah, so-and-so wants to join. Reach out to them. They ended up in the comments, but never joined me.
I think he just wanted to join because he thought I was going to be on. He wanted to talk shit. So
okay.
That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but
so I felt so bad. So JPJ wanted to do a run-in. Okay. He wanted to do a run-in. And he had texted me like, hey, send me the link. And I'm in the middle of clean and puke. All right, let's be honest. Trying to figure out this and that. And then my dumbass sends it to the group. And he's like, I was trying to do a run-in on Tanner. I'm like, fuck, I fucked that all up. My fault, JPJ. I owe you anyway, so I owe you a craft beer next time I see you because I screwed it up.
There you go.
Okay, I was halfway through the podcast and Tanner texted me, "Are you doing a solo pod?"
I wasn't watching. I was staying off my phone.
So
majority.
You didn't mess it up.
No, all good. Guys, I sound like a broken record when I say this, but every time I see Kenny Omega wrestle anymore, it's like I have to cherish it because we don't know how many matches we're going to get left. And
yes.
And Kenny looks healthier right now than he has in years. And he just
every
time when he gets in there, I'm like, the dude's still one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And him against Rocky the other day was awesome. And I can't wait for him against Andrade this upcoming Wednesday night in Vegas. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, and I want to do not that they'll see this, but El Clone for that reversal, man.
Awesome. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's good too. He's been a lot of fun. He's been a lot of fun in that match with Briscoe. That was a good match. Moxley Ace Austin was a good match. I mean, some of these matches we knew who was going to come out, but still they were fun. And then the main event, right call. I love Swerve, but that was right call. Having Andrade go over him. Tony's pushing him. I like it.
Absolutely. And I like the stuff that was backstage afterwards where we talked to MJF and then then Kenny walks in and then MJF walks away and runs into Andrade, and then as he gets into his vehicle there's Hangman. It's like here's everybody that could be in that title picture. It was phenomenal.
How do you guys feel about him going against Brody this upcoming Wednesday? Like Brody has to beat him to get a shot at Grand Slam type thing.
Okay, I hate eliminator matches.
Yes, I know you do. That's why
we all do. We all do.
But I think Brody goes over somehow. So we get to Grand Slam because where's Grand Slam at?
Australia.
We have a return. Who have we been talking about turning heel on their return?
Buddy Matthews?
Ospreay.
Buddy Matthews. Screws Brody King from getting the championship.
Which MJF did bring up Buddy and Malachi both in his promo.
Exactly.
He did.
And he brought up his political views.
Yes, he did. MJF doesn't shy away from anything.
No, that's why I love MJF on the mic.
What Weston here on YouTube says, I think there's a good chance Andrade goes over Kenny on Wednesday and we get Hangman versus Andrade in Australia.
Did you guys listen to Bishop Dyer the day after?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch the watch part at all?
Mm-mm.
So, and actually, it was 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when he
when he did the Ric Flair-esque promo before Brody King came out, and he talked about this and that, and he made a comment. And he made a comment about, I wear the best suits, I wear the best shoes, the best watches, this and that. I immediately looked to his wrist and I saw it. And I'm laughing to myself, right? The next day, Bishop Dyer is on with the coach. Okay. My boy, the coach.
Stop, Jesus.
I don't know. Hey, I got a coach comment coming here later this week, just to let you know. Anyways, my boy's on with the coach. You know what Bishop Dyer called him out for his watch. He knew the brand. I knew the brand. I wasn't gonna say anything. And Bishop Dyer's like, look, dude, I'm an independent wrestler. That brand of watch you're wearing, you can't say that. I found amusement to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me. It was good. I love that Bishop Dyer. I really enjoy Bishop Dyer.
He's good.
Wrestling Nation.
Yep.
He is really good.
Yeah, he's really intelligent. I know Majin mentioned this earlier that about Tekla. So since Tekla lost and Megan Bain and Penelope came out, is that a tease to Megan versus Stat or them going for the tag titles?
Tag titles.
I think it's a little bit of both. I wouldn't even mind Megan versus Willow for the TBS, but we'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't have mind Tekla winning. I didn't think she would, though, over Statlander on Wednesday night. And that's what happened. But we're getting like a lot of this, the triangle, Julia Hart, can't think of her name, Sky Blue and Tekla, and now Megan Bain and Penelope Ford against this other like Willow, Harley Cameron, Statlander. I could see that being like a women's blood and guts or a stadium stampede match later on this year if they keep that going for a little bit.
Yeah. I can see that.
One thing I wanted to ask you guys was what you thought about FTR versus Mark Davis and Jake Doyle, in which unfortunately Jake Doyle ripped his bicep, which sucked big time for him.
So bad. I really liked that team.
Yeah, me too.
I really did. I thought they were a awesome addition to the tag team.
And I hate it when like somebody's starting to get pushed and finally get in a groove and then they get hurt. I hate that.
Wardlow?
Who?
Yes.
Who? No. And
New Day's here?
I do love the New Day. Oh, I love the New Day better when Big E was there, but that's just me.
Sure.
Sure. I hated it because as soon as that happened, he said it out loud.
Yep. My bicep.
Like,
yep.
Yeah. Tore my bicep. Shit. And I think if you don't have surgery, you're out 4 months. If you have surgery, it's 6 to 7 months.
Yep.
So
you're right.
I think to do it correctly, you got to have surgery too, right?
Yeah. If you don't get surgery, I'm not a doctor, of course, but I think your chances of re-tearing it and tearing it even worse are very high. So
sure.
Might as well just go under the knife and get it done. But that does suck. And like Mod says, Mark Davis cursed. So every time he starts getting momentum, he either gets hurt or his partner gets hurt.
Stay away from Mark Davis.
Yep, it was the spot with Cash and Doyle on the ring apron. Yep, It was the arm he was grabbing the rope with. Yep, and another clunky finish there in that tag match too.
Oh, man,
I don't know what's up with FTR
finish.
Clunky finishes lately.
Yeah,
but
your boys are going down, Shep.
Hey, just drop them to the Outrunners, and we're good.
I still think Cope and Christian. I'm sticking to that till it doesn't happen. But last night on Collision, we saw Darby and Clark Connors Darby got the win. After the match, he's saying he's defeated all the Death Riders. He stands on top of AEW, and he'll stand on top of AEW. But then he was attacked from behind by Gabe Kidd, one of Shep's boys. So Kidd and Connor dropped him across the edge of steps before laying on the sternum. So Kidd said he's not on Death Rider business. He's on Gabe Kidd time.
Which Gabe Kidd is going to be a free agent soon. So
I think he already is, but
I know WWE's had a lot of interest in him. So sure. him showing up on AEW television is obviously really, really good news for AEW. So just waiting for the graphic.
Yep. Fun in-ring debut from the Rascals last night. 2 of the 3 Rascals took on Crew, which I thought was a good showing by Crew as well. But it was Xavier and Wentz last night. Myron Reed accompanied them to the ring. And I don't think he's in the parking lot brawl next week on Collision. I don't know if you guys caught that. It's going to be Wentz and Xavier, Eddie Kingston and Ortiz versus the Grizzled Young Vets, Big Bill and Brian Keith, because Bill and Keith and Grizzled Young Vets all attacked Ortiz and Eddie Kingston backstage last night. And Eddie Kingston has a lot of history with the Rascals. They call him Uncle Eddie. So I think that's fun.
Big Bill.
But the Rascals, they're just fun. They have a different, they're different characters. They got a different gimmick than everybody. I think it's a great pickup by the company. I mean, it sucks that Trey Miguel, what happened with him. He's back in TNA. I hope he does well. That really sucks that couldn't be all 4 of them, but,
Yeah, and I love that's a perfect setting for Eddie Kingston. He has the history with them. I love that Eddie just, he's so real. So doing a backlot, parking lot brawl or whatever the hell they call it, he'll do a great job.
And I think he and Ortiz won the Outlaw Tag Team titles over the weekend.
They did. I saw that.
Which is awesome. So, timeless Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy. This pairing just works.
It does, because you've got Orange who's just whatever, and then you've got Tony who's like, "Look, this is my character. This is me. Deal with it. You're coming along for the ride." And Orange is just like, "All right, cool."
And did you guys see they announced the first match for Grand Slam, which is happening on Valentine's Day, February 14th. It's Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta versus Orange Cassidy, Tony Storm. Losing team has to shave their head bald.
I did not see that.
It was announced last night on Collision. Yep.
So Yuta's eating the pin?
Yeah, I think Yuta and Marina are shaving their heads bald. Yes, I think. Which will be interesting.
It would work. Poor Roderick Strong.
That's what I was thinking, man. Like
you come back to the hotel like, "Hey baby, we just had a great pay-per-view, or we had a great show, and let's snuggle a little close," and you're like, "Shit, you look like John Moxley."
But yeah, that'll be it. I it's one of those stipulations. I'm like, I actually like that at first, because I was like, why is Wheeler tagging with her out of everybody? But I'm like, okay, the hair. Yeah, the hair's now past his eyeballs. Okay. I like that.
Your hair is awful. Hair is absolutely awful.
Yeah. Steffi, Tony got shaved. Well, if her and Orange Cassidy lose at Grand Slam, she will be.
Hey, Paul, we'll put a stip on, I think it's Revolution, right? Our next prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lose, you shave your head.
No.
Yes.
You know how long I've been working on growing this hair out? No way.
How about the beard?
No.
Oh.
The wife will kill me.
Okay.
I'm not going there. I got to fucking drink. Fuck me.
And there we go. Thank you. Glad you got to the mute quicker than
because we know the ice machine's coming and it's gonna be loud. So we already talked about Tomasso Ciampa becoming the new TNT champion over Mark Briscoe, but hell of a match. Go watch it if you haven't already. We saw Okada versus Adam Priest in an international championship match. Did you notice, Paul, that he didn't have the correct championship with him? So they because he lost his bag that had it in it. So they had, I don't know, just a another belt that you couldn't see what it was type
It's
thing.
kind of like when I think it was Jericho had the Divas champion at one point in WWE because he had the wrong bag.
Or when Jericho lost the
Lost the
AW
title.
at Longhorn Steakhouse back in 2019.
Don't moral of the story, don't give Jericho a title.
Yeah. Shep, did you catch that on? I know, I'm guessing you probably didn't catch Collision or much of it, but did you catch it on the internet that Okada lost his bag that had the international title in it? So he didn't have the title with him last night. They just gave him another random title and like dressed it up all in black so you couldn't tell what it was.
Was it at Longhorn Steakhouse?
That's what we were just saying. Like, remember when Jericho lost the world title at Longhorn Steakhouse in 2019?
That was like the original win.
It was the original belt. Yeah.
Where did Dumbass lose it?
He just lost his bag. I'm guessing. I don't know if it was the airport or what, but
That's awful.
Oh, it was the women's title. Jericho also lost another title previously in the other company, and he had to come out with Melina's women's championship as a placeholder. It was the Intercontinental title he lost.
everybody's talking about bald heads, and Stephen Chambers said Mox and Claudia will tell them it's not that bad. And Stephen also said Brody will beat MJF on Dynamite, and Buddy Matthews will make his return at Grand Slam Australia, costing Brody.
Yes. I'm not the only one thinking this way.
I don't dislike that either. I don't dislike that.
No, it'd be fitting for him to return after a year off.
All right. Hold on. I had an idea.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
We're talking Revolution, and Shep wants to, shave me bald. If Shep does better than me in the predictions, I will trim the beard almost bald. Shep has to go 3 weeks without an alcoholic beverage on KOP.
Oh, fuck that. Dude,
All right, cool. I don't have to trim the beard then.
You got a better chance of me going on a fucking diet. Like, I'll go on a diet before I enjoy an adult beverage on the pod, because I don't think I've ever done a pod without an adult beverage.
All right. How about this?
Okay. All right.
Same type of
we
thing.
know you're going to be the champion. Shut up.
I know I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose it all year. So, but okay, if Paul gets less points than Shep, he's got to trim his beard up pretty close. If Shep gets less points than Paul, 3 weeks in a row in the pod, Paul gets to pick what alcohol beverage Shep has to drink.
That's still no fun.
How is that no fun? Are you kidding me?
Because Shep enjoys adult beverages.
We could look up some that he doesn't. We could find some he doesn't like, or he has to take a shot.
Moonshine.
Yeah, or some nasty stuff. Like we've seen him drink Ric Flair Energy. We can find a alcohol equivalent to that.
I'm open for stipulations. I tell you what, we'll work on this. We got a little time.
Yeah, we can brainstorm.
We got a little time, but we're gonna have old WWE mid card Paul. I know my WWE boys. Yeah. Next thing you know, our belt's next to fucking tuna fish in Boston.
Yep. I still gotta get that belt back from Pluggo, by the way. I gotta get
You still don't have it yet?
No.
And he gave me so much shit for not getting it to him.
Well, I told him I would come get it from his Target, but I haven't been to our my bank's branch that's by that Target in a while. So I just need to make a trip and get it.
Yeah.
So it's on me. I'll get it before.
It's
I'll
always
definitely have
on
it
you.
before
It's all your
Revolution.
fault.
Well, when you win so much, you just kind of.
Oh fuck!
All right. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it 3 ways. We'll come up with a stipulation for Tanner too.
All right.
I have one in mind, but I don't want to be that mean to you.
No, what is it? What is it? Throw it out there.
Yeah, we have no secrets.
You can't say that.
You lose, you have to wear an IU shirt.
No, that's not
podcast.
Nope. That's like Shep going 3 weeks without drinking alcohol on the podcast. Not happening.
Exactly.
Not happening. No.
Hey, I mean, you had a bad 10 days.
I had the worst sports 12 days of my life.
Was it 12 days? Okay.
Yeah,
you
about 12, 13. Thank God Purdue won today in basketball. if they lost to Maryland, then it was like, my God, just cancel the season. But they beat them by 30. So
Yeah.
February's already started better than January was. So.
On that, I think in the Big Ten, I don't care if it's football or basketball, road games
they're tough.
Are the hardest
They are
to play.
tough. They are tough.
Anybody that says that's any of those SEC homers,
yeah, I agree.
That want to bitch about it, come play on the road in the Big Ten. And
I agree with
off. I don't care who you are.
Look at Stephen Chambers. How about 1 month of Paul not in the stream? That was all last year, Stephen. What are you talking about?
No.
I like Stephen Chambers is he's right up there with Steffi, my favorite.
Yeah, Majin can kick rocks in your opinion.
Majin's in the fucking basement.
Majin's my buddy.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna be nice. I'm
gonna be nice. One of these days, Maj and I will meet and we'll have a Molson extra dry and we'll have a great time.
Yeah, you will.
I think it'd just be funny to have Majin on the podcast to where the screens of Shep and Majin are side by side. Tanner, you and I could just kick back and
just relax,
not say a word.
Night. Yeah. The other match on Collision, the main event we haven't covered, Babes of Wrath defended their tag team titles versus Sisters of Sin. No surprise here, they got the win. But afterwards, like I said, they got beat down, and so did Statlander, by Tekla, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Megan Bang, and Penelope Ford.
How awkward is that Bane and Penelope Ford are a team? I mean, obviously they're professionals, but it's like
I kind of talked on this last week. Joey's got to be like,
they're Eskimo sisters.
Yes, they are. And I mean, I think it would be more awkward if she wasn't married to Kip, like wasn't married type thing. But I get what you're saying, yeah. But good for them for being professionals and being friends and everything.
Yeah.
So, and hey, Joey Janela, man, he's doing something right.
Dude, he is one of the ugliest motherfuckers out there.
That's why I said he's doing something right.
And I mean, Penelope's another thing. Megan Bang, she's but like,
hey, what she was wearing on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they maybe fucking Janela's hung like a horse.
He must be.
I mean,
he does seem like a nice, cool, fun guy.
Maybe I would party with him. Yeah, I'd party with him.
I think he's sober now, isn't he?
Oh, he is?
I think.
Okay, well, good for him.
Or if he might drink, but he doesn't do drugs anymore. I know that. So.
I mean, I never got into the whole drugs thing, but
yeah, but
no.
I did see Sandman's got his last career match at Joey Janela's Spring Break 10.
I saw that
coming up in April.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Sandman's wrestled one match a year, at least one match a year since 1989.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's longer than Tanner's been alive.
Yes, it is. Facts.
The collective is one of my favorite things about Mania weekend.
Mm-hmm. Which next year when Mania is in Saudi next year for 43, AEW's got to take advantage and host a pay-per-view in the States that month and have all the other indies and events around it. It's a huge opportunity.
Absolutely.
Huge opportunity because a lot of those indies are not going over.
They can't go overseas.
Nope.
So. Actually, you know what? I need a city to come out and say, "Hey, look, I want to host. I want to host Mania weekend."
Mm-hmm.
I'd love if Indianapolis came out and said, "Look, I know they're in Saudi, but we're going to have you guys here." And I mean, Indy does such a good job hosting events.
Yep.
They need to do it now.
Yes.
But
apparently they're not as good as Saudi because WWE prefers to go to Saudi than Indy.
Well, Saudi might have a little bit more money than Indianapolis.
They got more money than everybody. There's people out there that are afraid that Saudi could have like 3 Manias in a row if they throw out enough money. So that's all TKO cares about is money. They don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, it's not anymore. TKO could give 2 shits about the wrestling business.
They don't care about the fans.
Yep. They care about the dollar.
Yep.
So obviously, I mean, look what they did to New Orleans. They literally. They pulled their pants down.
Here's money in the bank, New Orleans.
Here's
money in the bank. After The Rock came out and did that announcement and everything. Yeah, and Vegas comes in is like, we're offering you more money.
Yeah.
And I mean, Vegas is hurting nowadays. So
Mhm.
Vegas can go to TKO and say, hey, look,
Right.
yeah, let's do this.
Right.
You know, and New
Right.
Orleans is like, they're just the whip
Yeah,
puppy.
because I know Indy's still supposed to get SummerSlam and Mania by 2030. I'm starting to wonder if that even happens.
Hey, the only thing you have going for Indianapolis is Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee
Right.
single-handedly did this deal.
Yeah, he helped it.
And he's the type of guy where if TKO or the city drops the ball, he will tell you about it.
Yeah.
He gives no shits. Like, I mean, he literally is the only guy ever to work for ESPN to call out the CEO and say,
Right.
fuck off.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
On live air. So
Right. But,
I think Indianapolis will be fine as long as Pat's involved.
But yeah, going back to that, yeah, huge opportunity in 2027 for AEW to do something and like because Mania is more than just Mania anymore. It's almost about everything else outside of Mania anymore. So
yeah.
you got to take advantage of that, 100%. So, anything else, fellas? You guys want to discuss? I think it's been a good episode, but anything else?
I do, and this is wrestling as a whole. This isn't just AEW. This isn't just the other company. Shep would remember this more than you, Tanner, because you weren't really watching at this time frame.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with your age. You just weren't really watching it.
Okay, gotcha.
Back when you tuned into a pay-per-view to find out where the very next month was going to be, I miss those days because Triple H comes out ahead of Royal Rumble, says, hey, Backlash, San Juan, Puerto Rico, May 9th, 2026. Mark it on your calendars.
Tampa.
No.
Tampa.
He
announced it for Tampa. Backlash.
So they changed it?
Because I'm going to be in Tampa at the end of April. I'm like, damn. Kind of wish I was going to be there 2 weeks from then. But.
I thought it was Puerto Rico. My bad.
But like that's one thing that bothers me about AEW though is like if you go on their tickets right now, they got events from now scheduled through April, the middle of April, which is Dynasty. But then the other thing is All In. They got nothing past Dynasty. Like they wait almost too long to announce where their pay-per-views are going to be. But I know why they're doing it because of the counter programming by WWE. So
yeah, you were right, Tampa. I grabbed the wrong gear. My bad.
Yeah, it was. It's been Puerto Rico in the past.
Yeah. You think you were too big? You're too excited for Bad Bunny at the halftime show?
No,
he'll be good.
No,
he'll be good.
Come on,
he's entertaining.
Is he gonna sing a song in English?
Yeah.
No,
he's entertaining though. That's what the Super Bowl halftime
Paul
needs
says
to be.
no. I think Paul and I are on the same page.
Yeah,
for the
you
first
are.
Time.
Green Day is going to be there. That's more important.
Absolutely, that's my favorite band. So
Green Day's in the Super Bowl.
They're opening it before the Super Bowl. They're playing before the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But they're from the Bay Area. I mean, so that makes sense. So
yeah.
Okay, I can get down with some Green
Yep,
Day. I enjoy Green Day.
I've seen them live 7 times, I think. No, 7. Yep. So.
But yeah, I wish we could go back to the days where you don't know 6, 7, 8 months in advance where pay-per-view is going to be. You're not tuning into Mania going, oh, well, this Mania is in Vegas, but we already know that next year we're going to Saudi Arabia.
But it is nice for if you're planning to go, which I know is not any of us, but to make those arrangements ahead of time.
Well,
okay, Mania you can announce ahead of time because it's like Super Bowl, you know.
Sure.
But don't normally they
regular pay-per-views? No.
Don't normally they announce next year's Mania during Mania?
Usually they do. Yes.
They usually do, but this one they did a little different because it's Saudi.
Yeah, and I personally think they'll hold some of their chips, no pun intended, back this year for 42 and wait for 43 because I think they're going to have to hit a home run out of the park for 43.
Well, it sounds like Saudi already told like we're having WrestleMania and we're having The Rock.
Yeah, exactly. And their stadium's going to be like double the size of the one they built for yesterday. So
Yeah, they're going to knock that one down and build a new one.
yeah,
They
unbelievable, unbelievable.
That was
They did
a
in month.
makeshift
It was in
stadium.
a month.
can.
They
Mhm.
built that thing. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's when you have FU money, you can do shit like that.
Yep, you can. So, but I get
A
both
little
sides,
red.
Paul. I get both sides. Like, WWE comes out with their full schedule for the year, like at the start. The AEW waits like month to month, pretty much. So I get both sides of it.
I like that because we already know you know the pay-per-view that was coming up ahead of time. Like
Yeah.
it'd be Bad Blood coming to you November 17th. And then in September you'd find out that Bad Blood November 17th is going to be in Atlanta.
Right.
Majin, your statement there. What's your thoughts on the Olympic Stadium? They're talking that the NHL hockey guys, once they get there and skate on the ice, they have a chance. They can say, like, I'm not playing on this shit.
I hate that they're having the guys back playing. It kills teams' momentum to halt the season. I hate that.
Oh, screw the NHL. It's USA, baby. Come
Well,
on.
it helps that my team's got the best record right now in the NHL, so that's why.
Oh, come on. I only worry about football and NFL and college is, I think, your last statement.
It is, but I'm just saying, like, I do have a hockey, but you're right. NFL, college basketball, football are the ones I pay attention to the most. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But I heard that's a big deal. Like these guys are.
Yeah, see what you did.
Nah, fuck that.
See what you did.
Hey,
Yeah.
Majin, let's bet a shirt. Let's bet a shirt on the
There you
gold
go.
medal of hockey.
There you go.
Okay,
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
we'll bet a shirt. Last time I sent a shirt to Canada, it took like
You'll probably be sending it back.
it took like 90 days, but
Oh, yep.
I got a shirt. Up
60
to
of those
Canada.
days we're waiting on you to remember to order it.
Yeah, and then Mr. Webb finally got it. So
It was like 30. I got kind of drunk and
Mr. Webb finally got it. So
yeah, Mr. Webb got it. But hey, Majin, we'll bet a shirt if you want. I'll take USA versus Canada. Whoever finishes the best, winner owes another shirt, a wrestling shirt. You can pick it off of ProWrestlingTees.com or KOPMerch.com. Am I right?
kicking out
shop.
Well,
Kicking out
he's
shop.
getting closer. He's getting closer. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, I'm down. Let's do it.
Lip it.
Wait a minute. What does that mean? What does smaller ice surface mean?
Ice surface favors us. They're probably
Is it-
better skaters. I'm guessing.
It's a shorter rink in international play than
I'm guessing they're
NHL?
better skaters. I don't know. I don't know. I have not paid attention to anything Winter Olympics related. So
Neither have I.
I know.
I saw
I
a
know it's
commercial
First
for
Friday.
it and
I
I
know it's
went,
First Friday.
oh. Look, I forgot tomorrow's Groundhog Day. All right, that's how messed up my days are right now.
oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
I'm glad
Wait.
I'm not the only one who forgot.
If that son of a bitch sees a shadow, I'm gonna fucking roast him on a smoker.
I saw
we're-
it on social media.
I'll cut him up in kebabs, and we're gonna have it over risotto next week.
Shep, I'm confident anything you grill to be good. So count me in.
Look, if he sees it, regardless if it's the actual groundhog or not, I expect to see Shep eating some type of meat on KOP next week, claiming that that's what it is.
Yeah,
If he doesn't see his shadow, then we're partying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Close
At
to golf
Shep's
season
house.
then.
I am fucking sick of winter.
Yeah, it's been brutal.
Yeah.
Been brutal.
I don't live in Canada for a fucking reason, guys.
Yep. Fair.
So
All right, boys. It's been fun. So Paul, I'll let you wrap it up. 'Cause You're
has.
good at that.
Yeah, okay, sure I am.
Paul's got 4 kids. He
I
doesn't
know.
wrap it up.
I was like, that was a bad choice of words.
3 kids.
3.
That was a bad choice of words.
Yeah. Anyway,
All
be
right.
sure to follow the Kicking Out Podcast on all social media at Kicking Out Pod. You can listen to the Kicking Out Podcast wherever it is you listen to your podcast. And be sure to leave us that 5-star review. Why, boys? Because we are 5-star KOP. Be sure to check out Main Event Wrestling Network. Follow them on all social media as well, because everybody at Main Event Wrestling Network is awesome. They are fantastic guys, and we are proud to be part of the Main Event Wrestling Network. Be sure to check out kickingOutShop.com. It's your place to go for some great KOP merchandise that makes me look hideous, like that mug that Tanner has right there as he zooms in on my face. Thanks for that. You need to redo that logo.
I need to update that with the title on me.
No, you don't. You just, as long as the face of me changes and looks better and not just,
I think it's a great,
like I've got a bowl cut. Good Lord.
I think it's a great fucking picture, and I look like a mean asshole. I think it looks like that picture couldn't come out any better, Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send a different picture. Majin being an asshole to me over in the comments. Majin, you're my buddy too, dude. I'm sitting here having
He's mean to
everybody roasting me.
He's an angry Canadian.
Jesus.
God,
Majin has no shame in his game.
No,
I love it.
I think his head
favorites.
comes off like it does on South Park, right? That's how Majin talks, Anyway, you can also head over to ProWrestlingTees.com, search up the Kicking Out podcast there for some limited edition special offers,
some exclusives,
items, exclusives.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Be sure to follow all three of us on social media. You can follow Austin Shepard at the Shep27. Follow Tanner Lee at TannerLee92. You can follow myself at Paul Zartman87. And with that, for Austin Shepard and Tanner Lee, I'm Paul Zartman. Join us again next week as we kick out yet another podcast.
This is where I say goodbye and good night.